Let's take a look at our map situation here. A cold front from Missouri stretching into central Illinois up into Wisconsin, and a stationary front from the Lake Superior and up into Ontario, and a cold front from Texas and up down for Arkansas, down for Indiana, and merging with a low pressure from southern Michigan and a warm front from Ohio stretching down for the West Carolina and down for the Carolinas, and a stationary front from South Carolina, not to say front of from northern Florida Panhandle down for the Gulf of Mexico, and a front of down for Utah and Arizona. Front of down for southern Oregon and California coastlines, and a front of down for the Gulf of California, and a front of up in Saskatchewan, and a front of from southeastern Alberta down for eastern Montana, down for Wyoming near, and a front of from northeastern Pennsylvania down from New York State here. It is 84 degrees temperature out in Boston. It's 83 out in New York City, and in Philadelphia it's 70 out in Pittsburgh. It's 82 out in Atlanta, 86 in Miami. It is 91 in Brownsville, 94 in Dallas, Texas. It's 18 in Kansas City, 17 in Omaha, 79 in Chicago, 72 out in Denver, Colorado. Nope, 72 in Detroit. It's 74 in Minneapolis. It is 80 in Denver, 84 in Albuquerque, 106 in Phoenix, 92 out in Salt Lake City, 97 in Las Vegas, 75 in Los Angeles, 73 out in San Francisco, 85 in Seattle, and 86 out in Great Falls, Montana. Here, current conditions around the region. It's 84 in Boston. It's 86 in Pittsburgh, 81 in Bedford and in Gloucester, 82 in Beverly and in Haverhill. It's 80 in Worcester, 82 in Sturbridge, 81 in Webster, 82 in Norwood, 81 in Taunton, 78 in New Bedford, it's 82 in Plymouth, 77 in Falmouth and in Provincetown, 76 in Chatham, 74 in Martha's Vineyard, 73 in Nantucket, 72 in Cape Cod Bay, and in Boston Harbor, 65 on the water. It is 75 in Buckheim, 17 in Wesley and Smithfield. It is 82 in Springfield, Paris, 37 in Amherst and Greenfield, 80 in Pittsfield, 81 in North Adams, it's 86 in Albany, 82 in North Bennington. It is 76 in Brattleboro, 84 in Keene, 83 in Jefferson, Hampshire, 82 in Concord, Hampshire, 76 in Manchester, Hampshire, 86 in Nashville, Hampshire, 80 in Portsmouth, Hampshire, 85 in Windsor, Lockton, and Hartford, 84 in Meriden, 82 in Waterbury, 82 in Denver, it's 83 in Waven, it's 84 in Bridgeport, 77 in Long Island, 78 out in Montauk, 80 in Islip, and 80 in New York City. Here, current conditions around the region here. Oh, let's take a forecast discussion around the country here. And it shows heavy rain below normal temperatures over the eastern United States, and an unusually active weather pattern will bring wet and cold conditions to the eastern United States. One area of low pressure in the Great Lakes and whenever development in the southeastern U.S. and moving up the coast will combine to produce numerous showers and thunderstorms and events at the lows and also near the trailing front associated with the southeast and lower Mississippi Valley, and heavier showers expected along the Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes today, and then moving into the Mid-Atlantic and New York Tuesday. Another area of concern today is one of the previously impacted wet areas of the southeast coastal plain, and a stationary front extending from the Atlantic into the southeast. It will be focus of more showers today and tonight. In the west and upper level trough approaching the west coast Tuesday will spark showers and thunderstorms across the Pacific Northwest and persistent moisture across much of the Great Basin of the desert southwest, where principal water values to 1 and 2 standard deviations above normal will offer scattered to locally numerous showers and storms across the region today and Tuesday. Broadcast discussion around the region here, and it shows a strong low pressure system will bring heavy rain late Tuesday night and Wednesday, and heavy rain and low class flash flooding are main concerns, but there is also with whispers some isolated severe weather, mainly dry weather with temperatures just below normal expected throughout the weekend. New turbulences contain Tuesday morning isolated showers should rapidly diminish this evening with a strengthening in upper level region, the loss of daytime heating. Otherwise, dry weather expected tonight with the low was bottomed out mainly in the middle 50s to the lower 60s, and the mount spot will be the urban heat islands down Boston and Providence lows in the middle 60s. Some patch of ground fog is expected to develop late in the typically polar locations there. Okay, let's take a look at our what is brewing in the tropics here. Okay, this is a yellow front here. And this is shower activity remains limited and associated with a broad area of low pressure located a few hundred miles southwest of the Cape Verde Islands, and environmental conditions are expected to only be marginally conductive for the next several days, and any development of this disturbance should be slow to occur while the system moves westward about 15-20 miles per formation chance for 4 hours. Low 0% and formation chance for 5 days. Low 20% here. In the eastern Pacific here. One front here. And we'll zoom you in. It shows showers and thunderstorms have increased in a little association with a tropical wave. Located a couple of hundred miles south of Acapulco, Mexico, and the gradual development of this system is expected in a tropical depression likely to form Later this week, while the system moves west-northwest about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Formation chance for 4 hours. Low 20% formation chance for 5 days. High 80%. Here. Okay, let's take a look at our tropical direction, Genevieve. Wind speed 30 miles per hour. Wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. And the latest on Hurricane Julio. Where? Center location 27.6 to the north, 155.8 to the west, and maximum same wind 75 miles per hour. Moving west, northwest about 9 miles per hour. And there are no coastal watches or warnings in effect there, as it's same winds about 75 miles, 120 kilometers an hour. Present movement northwest at 9 miles per hour. Minimum sun pressure 98 millibars, 29.18 inches. At 1100 a.m. Hawaiian time and 21 UTC, the center of Hurricane Julio was located in latitude 27.6 north, longitude 155.8 to the west, and Julio is moving toward the northwest at 99 miles per hour, 15 kilometers an hour. This is most expected to continue near for the next 48 hours, and a gradual trend toward the north and the northeast expected thereafter. Max sustained winds at 75 miles per hour, 120 kilometers an hour with higher gusts and some gradual weakness forecast to turn in the next 48 hours with continued slow weakening thereafter. Hurricane force winds extend outward up to 25 miles per hour, 35 kilometers an hour for the center, and tropical storm force winds extend outwards up to 145 miles, 230 miles kilometers, and estimated minimum pressure is 98 millibars and 29.18 inches, and swells trended by Hurricane Julio will continue to produce ice surf along east faces shores of the most Hawaiian islands today, and their surf will gradually diminish tonight and Tuesday. Okay, let's take a look at our tonight's lows will be in the 60s for much of the southern New England and much of New York, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, and around 70 degrees around Washington D.C. 50s from much of Vermont, New Hampshire, up near the Maine, except the isolated 60 degrees in Portland, Maine, and 62 in Burlington, Vermont. And tomorrow, and we'll have heavy rain expected Wednesday with isolated severe weather risk. Onshore Florida high spring tides on Wednesday, some minor coastal flooding possible for Wednesday morning, afternoon, night tides at typical parts of most accessible. And not expected to be widespread but isolated gusty winds remain primary threat. Low probability of an isolated tornado, and uncertainty remains that any severe weather threat will be likely to be very localized. And heavy rainfall Wednesday evening, some bands of heavy rain and thunderstorms and some localized urban port drainage flooding is possible, and we could see 1/4 to 1.5 inch possible here in southeastern Massachusetts and south central Massachusetts. The further east you go, the more or less are the amounts. The more west and north you go, the higher the amounts. Here, 1/2 to 2 inches from the Boston Providence corridor, and up in the North Shore in the central Massachusetts and northeastern Connecticut, and 2 to 2.5 inches of Connecticut River Valley from Hartford up to Springfield. Here, and taking a look at our weather notes here. Wet by midweek, some storms possible, and no heat inside, and 50s in the dew point department from much of the region from Boston to DC, and south we'll see 60s to 70s the dew points right now. A flood watch for northern Rhode Island and central western Massachusetts and northern Connecticut here, and from Tuesday night and Wednesday. And low tide Boston 6:22 p.m. 1.18 inches below sea level, and Cape Cod at 6:17 p.m. 1.44 inches below sea level. Sunset 7:50 p.m. and moonrise 8:15 p.m. and air quality 55 moderate, and algae alert not available, and UV today 8 out of 12 and water temperature 65 degrees. Okay, let's take a look at our view from the outside here. And it shows a pleasant day on tap here. A pleasant day on tap. Okay, let's take a look at our Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast, and before that, we are going to take a look at the hazardous weather outlook here. And tonight, hazardous weather not expected at the time of day 2 for 7 to Tuesday for Sunday. Heavy rain may result in some urban and localized flash flooding on Wednesday. A flash flood watch may be needed in the next 20 to 24 hours for portions of the region. In addition, there will be isolated wisps of severe weather on Wednesday, and there will be a main front will be isolated strong wind gusts, but there will be low probability of a brief tornado, and there will be risk of pockets of minor coastal flooding along the south and east facing coastlines Wednesday due to expected onshore winds and especially high astronomical tides. Finally, a higher surf advisory may be needed for ocean exposed beaches on Wednesday. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, patchy fog after 2 a.m. mostly cloudy to podcast down low 58 degrees and top with about 5 miles becoming common in the evening. Tuesday, patchy fog before 8 a.m. mostly sunny sky down 80 degrees and light south wind increases to 6 to 11 miles tomorrow morning. Tonight, chance of rain, but then there's also possible after 5 a.m. Patchy fog after 3 a.m. most skies cloudy 65 degrees and southeast wind about 7 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 30%. New rainfall amounts between a quarter and half of an inch possible. Wednesday, rain likely and possibly a thunderstorm, then rain after 9 a.m. Patchy fog before 9 a.m. high near 78 degrees and southeast wind about 10 miles per hour. Gusts at 25 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 100%. Wednesday, rain mainly before 1 a.m. Patchy fog after 4 a.m. Low on 59 degrees and chance of precipitation is 8%. Thursday, patchy fog before 8 a.m. mostly sunny sky near 75 degrees, and Thursday night, mostly coast cloud 56 degrees. For Friday, sunny sky near 77 degrees, and Friday night, mostly coast cloud 56 degrees, and Saturday, sunny sky near 79 degrees. Here, in Saturday night, mostly coast cloud 6 degrees, and Sunday, mostly sunny sky near 82 degrees, and Saturday night, podcast cloud 62 degrees. Monday, mostly sunny sky near 81 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the day. A pleasant evening on tap, and a wet Wednesday in store for Wednesday. Peter Channel News time 5:14. Time now for a little travel report and highways in Rhode Island to move on fine here. And Greater Boston here on the Southeast Expressway on the southbound side. And it's backed up from the Zakin Bridge and Tippecanoe 93 southbound. Slow from the bridge to the Tippecanoe Tunnel in downtown Boston and Southeast Expressway. Slow from Pike all the way down for the Braintree split due to an accident on Route 1 southbound, a pedestrian accident on Route 1 south near exit 9 in Quincy here to trestle some extra time in that Southeast Expressway area, okay? And 93 south 128 north a little slow from the split all the way down for Route 24. 93 southbound a little slow. 93 north 128 south slow from 95 and onward all the way down to Randolph on Route 24. 95 southbound a little slow from 128 and onward to Canton here. And Route 128 Mass Pike on the eastbound side a little slow around Newton Corner here, and Mass Pike on the westbound side a little slow from 120 to Newton all the way down to Route 30 in Natick here. And 93 on the northbound side slow from Somerville to Medford and acted at 93 northbound near Route 28 in New Reds Park in the Middlesex area here in Medford here. And 120 on the northbound side a little slow from Route 3 in Burlington all the way down for Wakefield, and Route 3 on the southbound side slow around from Burlington to Billwick on the northbound side. 120 on the northbound side slow from Burlington all the way down to Wakefield. Route 128 south a little slow around the Route 3 area in Burlington here, and 95 northbound side a little slow from Redden all the way down to Wilmington and doing after the 93 northbound near Route 29 and 62 in Wilmington here. 120 mile line on both sides from Peabody all the way down to Gloucester, a little slow around 128 southbound around Denver down to Peabody. 495 on the southbound side slow from Lawrence to Methuen and Andover. And 495 northbound side slow from 114 and down over to Lawrence, and an accident 495 northbound side near Route 110 in Haverhill here, so trust us some extra time in that area, okay? And 93 northbound side, a little construction on exit 2 on Pelham Road in Salem, so trust us some extra time. And it's backed up from Lawrence on 495 southbound all the way out to Lowell. 495 north, a little slow from Chelmsford down to Lowell. And 290 in the westbound side, southbound side, a little slow from around Route 70 in Worcester down to Route 9 in Worcester here. And Mass Pike eastbound side a little slow as you approach 495 in Westboro here. And 24 southbound side slow from 120 in Randolph down to Harrison Boulevard in Avon here. And 24 southbound slow from 495 in Raynham down to Route 44. And 95 on the southbound side, slow run 495 at Mansfield there, and Route 3 on the southbound side, slow run split there. And Feeder Road to Bourne Rotary is a little slow, and 195 a little slow run in Bedford Stretch on the westbound side there. Peter and Route 4 south slow from East Greenwich, and Route 4 north slow from East Greenwich to 95. Otherwise, all the highways in Rhode Island smooth sailing and construction zone. Cumberland new road construction, land 295 southbound between S11 and Diamond Hill Road and exit on 146 Lincoln. Peter Channel News time 5:18. Time now for the Peter Channel News, the evening report. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Here's what's happening here. Top story is what happened in Missouri. The basics: an unarmed black teenager named Michael Brown was shot and killed Saturday by a police officer in suburban St. Louis. The Obama administration and U.S. allies are preparing to rush anti-tank weapons and other arms to Kurdish fighters in the North Iraq War, battling Islamic militants near Erbil, officials said. Paul Kinney watched it once again. He can't believe himself to watch it. The horrific video of one of his fellow dirt track racers being killed and run over by Tony Stewart, the NASCAR superstar. Barney's New York Soul high-end department store agreed Monday to pay $525,000 to settle a racial profiling lawsuit in a so-called shop and frisk case. Rich Kinder, the CEO of Kinder Morgan KMI, is now in charge of the third largest energy company in the U.S. thanks to a $70 billion organization announced on Sunday. Get your burner phone ready. The 10-episode first season of Better Call Saul will premiere in February 2015. In Baghdad, Iraq's president named the new prime minister in Nouri al-Malika's 8-year rule on Monday, but the veteran leaders refused to go after deploying militaries and special fighting forces on the strait to create a dangerous political showdown. Ukraine agreed to dispatch humanitarian aid, including supplies from Russia, to a separate stronghold that has been blasted by fighting in recent weeks and pressure from Moscow and Western capitals to do more to ease the civilian suffering. Announcement follows unconfirmed reports that the Egyptian would agree to deployment of some 1,000 PA policemen along the border between the Gaza Strip and Egypt. If Hillary Clinton is going to claim her time as Secretary of State and an argument in favor for a presidential run in 2016, then she is going to have a hard time criticizing the administration for policies that she played in the rural development in it. Former Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell mentioned the benefits of anti-block at the end of a meeting in his office. A Virginia official testified on Monday. Denver, a woman accused of conspiring to provide support for Islamic insurgents waging a war against the government of Syria and Iraq has reached a plea deal with federal prosecutors. Fordham University law professor liberal activist Zephyr Teachout walked past Brooklyn Borough Hall early this month. Fire crews braced for more erratic winds on Monday from nearby thunderstorms as they tried to gain ground on two wildfires that are threatening nearly 750 rural homes on national forest land in Northern California. In Wichita, Kansas, federal authorities announced Monday that Kansas has agreed to settle a securities fraud charge against the state of misleading investors and about the financial health of its public employee pension system in 2009 and 2010. Bitcoin and other virtual currencies have been exposed to a number of risks, including hackers and scammers trying to take advantage of hype surrounding technology. BuzzFeed Incorporated raised $50 million on a bet that is mix of everything from animalist to a serious news and more valuable than the coverage produced in established media like the Washington Post and Los Angeles Times. Ukraine's parliament is set to vote on Tuesday and has a package of sanctions against Russia that could limit the flow of Russian gas throughout Ukraine and Europe. In recent months, a long and bitter negotiation stand up between Amazon and Hatchet has managed to pull in seemingly every living offer on the planet. You'll find lots of lightweight notebooks with 11-inch small screens and plenty of 15-inch connectors with terrible battery life as Acer's new Chromebook goes where Windows PC won't. In Cupertino, California, Apple may well be the only tech company on the planet that would dare compare itself to Picasso. In a class at the company's internal training program, the so-called Apple University, the instructors like the 11 lithographs to make up that of Steve Jobs. Emma Stone already rules lip syncing. She proved that all the way back in April. Now she's set to take the world of actual singing by storm. The woman who fled the cops and slammed into the car with Rock's mom inside had been charged with DUI. The head-on crash in Claremont, Florida left the Rock's mom, Ada Malvia Johnson, and her passenger, Leonard Fanny, hospitalized. Who exactly determined the winner on the Teen Choice Awards? That's a question puzzling fans of award show which handed out surfboard trophies to young America's favorite stars. Game of Thrones actor J.J. Murphy dies won't be recast. There have been Boys of Summer a year ago. Andy Murray and Center 2012 Mo Farah in London. Bradley Wiggins a yellow the year before. England star world cricket team and now Rory McIlroy, US PGA champion, succeeds Tiger Woods as kingpin. The Bellevue, Washington Police Department investigating Seattle Seahawks running back Marshawn Lynch with alleged assault and property damage to him from an incident early Sunday morning. In Sunday night, the supermoon craze had people looking up at the night sky. The full moon was at its closest point to the Earth in its orbit, making it appear bigger than brighter than usual. The people everywhere took notice of the lunar phenomenon. A new research study done at the Georgia Institute of Technology uncovers a connection between the 2010 chilling earthquake and ice quakes in Antarctica 3,000 miles away. Health workers wearing protective clothing and equipment and wait patients to the screen against the deadly Ebola virus at the Kenema Government Hospital situation in the eastern province of Kenema, Sierra Leone. In Winston-Salem, North Carolina, 3 missionaries, including an husband, a missionary being treated for Ebola and will be temporarily quarantined in North Carolina to ensure that. Okay, let's take a look at the New England Incident Alert. And in Chelsea, Massachusetts, we have a pedestrian and a child struck by a motor vehicle on Aston Street and T1 were crossing ETA of EMS. And out in Massachusetts, roll over entrapment on the causeway near the Lynn Rotary on the IO at the dog park, Lynn E7 miles. The main jaw's working it. Hartford, Connecticut, working fire 244 Maple Avenue and fire showing. The suspect near the bank robbery at Bank of America in Bedford has been apprehended by our department. We accept the tip due to multiple social media posts as good job by the Bedford Police Department and apprehending the bank robber here. And overdose person smashed into the guardrail at Bell Circle a short while ago. The first was fighting a heart attack in the CPR and was a 2-car motor vehicle accident. Painter Channel News Time approaching 5:24, we're approaching 5:25 here, and it is time now for the stock market report, the closing stock market report from CNBC.com here. And it shows Dow Jones squeezed out a gain of 16.5 points at 6569.98. S&P 500 1936.92, up 5.33, and NASDAQ 4401.33, up 3.43. In the European Union, the DAX 918.74, up 171.42, up 1.90%. FTSE 6632.82, up 65.46. CAC 4197.70, up 49.89. In the Asian stock markets, Nikkei 5130.32, up 352.15. Shanghai 2224.65, up 30.23, and HSI 24646.02, up 314.61. Oil 97.85, up 20 cents. Brent 104.48, down 34 cents, and natural gas 3.988, up 0.026. In the gold 1309.40, down 160. Silver 20.01, up 0.069 thousandths of a point. Copper 3.1785 thousandths, up 0.005 thousandths. In the bonds, US 10-year yield 2.4293%, up 4.014 thousandths. Germany 10-year yield 1.062 thousandths of a percent, up, down 0.003 thousandths. Germany 10-year yield 0.517 thousandths unchanged here. In the FX here, European US dollar 1.3384 thousandths, down 1 thousandth of a point. US dollar Japanese yen 102.18 unchanged, and Great Britain pound 1.6786 thousandths unchanged. That's going to be it for the What a Magician PG Channel News and Stock Market Report on this August 11, 2014 on Monday. PG will have a good evening with good positive 2 to 11. And coming out next in a couple of minutes will be the Pump Patrol, and I will have a grocery store comparison report based on observation I found in Taunton. Have a good evening and stay tuned.